Your life was hijacked.
And that's why you feel so shitty.
It started a long time ago when the church found that misinterpreting the genuine teachings of Jesus will be a great way to keep people obedient and extract value from them. The church has been using the word God to control people through fear, empty promises, and disconnecting them from the very divine source within them. Jesus and other great spiritual masters located the divine within the self, moving spirituality inward, beyond temple walls. Yet the organized church shifted the focus outward, making God's love conditional upon one's obedience to its rule. Vibrant, decentralized communities were turned into gray and dim places of centralized control. People with a living connection to intuitive wisdom, people with special powers, all these strong individuals were persecuted and mostly killed for not being willing to kiss the church's ring. And when the pressure became unbearable, society as a whole had no other option than to reject the church and their version of God and so-called spirituality. Instead of faith in the church's God, we got faith in science, faith in reason, and technology. We also got a new belief system, the belief system of the modern economy. Let's look at its most prevalent beliefs. First, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Compete and compare with everyone constantly. Second, you need to take full care of yourself, because the traditional communities that once provided safety and everyday connection are gone, and nobody has your back. Third, you need to work your ass off to succeed and reach some status. Only that will bring you a sense of purpose and meaning. And even when you are working hard, someone else in your field is working harder. So you better work some more. Work, work, work. Fourth, don't think about any of this too much. When thoughts that question the nature of reality and the quality of your life appear, just suppress them with more duties and antidepressants, or distract yourself with Netflix or endless scrolling. This new system is clearly different from the one the church pushed, but it's misguided in the same way. Both force us to focus outward. Before it was about praying to a distant God, now it's about worshipping our gadgets, our careers, and our status. Either way, the inside of the person gets left behind. And we see the results of this mindset everywhere around us. People are disconnected from the source within them, unfulfilled, unhappy, lost. And the modern mind is overfilled with questions like, how do I live a more meaningful life? How do I feel safer? How can I find meaningful connections? Why am I feeling miserable like this? Here's why. We have been disconnected from the light source within us for centuries, and the light source is not a metaphor. I've seen it. It's real, and it's the very core of your being. Now we can go back to it. We can take our lives back and flourish and prosper again. We just need to start with one simple yet profound shift. Our current mental state and inner reality are the only soil from which everything else grows. How do you grow into a feeling of abundance when all you actually currently feel is anxiety about your financial situation? How do you start feeling whole when all you actually currently feel is being incomplete? It doesn't make any sense, yet we were all trapped by it. First, we were told that one day in the distant future we will enter heaven. So we got used to trading the quality of our current being for future promises. And then the religion of the modern economy just slightly modified the heaven prospect. Instead of entering paradise, they convinced us that one day in the future we will be rich, complete, and happy. Just sell us your soul and make sure you don't care about what your life feels like at this moment. Now is not important. Now is just a vessel to get you to the future dream. Just focus on the dream. Everything else will be fine. Here is your Xanax. Sure. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Here's the shift. Make your current inner state all that matters, however challenging the circumstances might be. Nothing happens in the future. Everything happens now. Now is the only foundation for the next now. That's how the quality of now perpetuates and multiplies itself through time. Do you want to be happy? Be happy with your life as it is right now, and your future will evolve from that foundation, and it will multiply it. Just shift your attention from what you don't have and what you desire for to what you are already grateful for, and appreciate these things deeply. Let your current attitude of gratitude attract more and more of this feeling with every new now that comes. Do you want to be rich? Be rich with what you have now, even if that means just being able to buy a bar of chocolate. Enjoy the chocolate to the fullest. Embody the feeling of richness, wealth, and abundance with what you have now. And let your current attitude of gratitude attract more and more of this feeling with every new now that comes. Do you want to feel whole, even when you mostly feel lonely and don't have an understanding life partner? Be whole with this moment and your surroundings. Look around. Be present. Absorb and enjoy everything this moment is offering you. Fully. Separation is an illusion. Wholeness comes from feeling connected to the world around us, now. No other person can make you feel complete. Completeness comes from within. We don't wait for others to complete us. We share our completeness with them. It really is that simple. We just need to consciously shift our focus from the program of draining our soul in exchange for a future fantasy to the current state of our being. Make your now as light, abundant, carefree, relaxed, and joyous as currently possible. And do the same with every new now that follows. Every time you realize you've fallen back into the old mindset of chasing, worrying, and hoping, just come back. Do it patiently and persistently until staying firmly rooted in a pleasant present becomes as natural as breathing. Meditation that trains your awareness and focus helps big time. Personally, I'm a big Vipassana fan. I'm Filip Mráček, your fellow traveler through this fascinating life experience, and I will see you in the next one.